Right, thanks, Eli. So, yep, I am a forest biometrician with Sylvia Terra. We are a forest data provider, and our main focus over the last couple of years has been building out our base map data product, which is a high-resolution, wall-to-wall layer of forest attribute information for the continent of the United States. And I'm here, we're kind of in this process now where we're sort of feeling out different use cases for it, and I'm here mainly to kind of float the idea, so in terms of how it could be used to map wildlife habitat. So just a little bit on the data set itself in terms of how it's generated. Not going to spend a lot of time on this, but give you kind of a high-level overview. So it's remote sensing and FIA data-driven, so stack remote sensing information paired with recent FIA plots to develop a suite of inventory models. So this includes basal area and stocking, but it also includes diameter distribution and species information as well. So all these are predicted for individual pixels in the data layer. And then in the kind of back end, we do a couple things, one of which is to apply some model assisted adjustments that allow the data to sort of conform with population scale estimates from FIA. So, FIA is not necessarily great for small area estimation, but certainly, we believe that it is very credible when you're talking about the entire state of Minnesota or certainly the United States. So we want to respect that. And then the other thing that we do at the back end is render that raw set of predictions into tree lists for each of those individual pixels. So it's nice because it gives us a lot of extensibility in terms of how the information is processed and scaled. And I think it's one of the things that makes it particularly useful for wildlife applications as well as a lot of other forest management applications. So here's two of the inputs to the final product that I showed in my poster. You can go check that out if you haven't already. So for the arrowhead here, total basal area as well as total conifer importance from our base map layer. So just to give you a sense of some of the kind of information we can back out of this. And this is what I use to draw just a real simple map of moose thermal cover habitat quality. Really just as a working example of potential, not necessarily as an authoritative layer. But the size information is in there as well. So really the point here is just that we have a lot of information kind of encased in the layer and a lot of potential in terms of how we post-process that. So, that's who we are and that's what we've been working on. Like I said, available for the full continent of the United States, extensible in terms of the flexibility of it. A lot of, I think, opportunity for expert input in terms of how the layer is utilized, highly scalable and annually updated. So both in terms of continuing to assimilate additional data, but also updatable as we get more feedback as well. So we're here. I'll be here for the rest of the day. Henry Rodman, another one of our biometricians, is here as well. If this looks like something that may potentially be useful to you, please come and talk to me because I'd love to hear more about it. That's what I got. Thanks.